Righto, this episode is all about our Nullarbor crossing. We're going to kick off at halfway point, which is Kimba, halfway across Australia. We're going to duck down to Perlubie Beach. Kids loved it there. We'll show you that. Camping on the beach, you can't miss it. It's epic.
Beautiful.
And then what?
We are doing Ceduna to Norseman. We're going to hit all the awesome camp spots and show you the fun stuff.
It is, mate. Heaps of free camping, heaps of cool stuff along the way, and a lot of straight road as well. But anyway, we'll get there and we'll do a summary at the end of the vid, give you a few more tips, and hopefully you can tell us what you think as well. See ya. Righto, come and check out this, because this is pretty damn cool. Look at that. We are halfway across Australia. That's unreal. We're in a place called Kimba. This will show you where we are. Anyway, we stayed here at Kimba, down at the rest stop. It's a free camp or donation. It's a pretty good spot there, so. I know, that's that silo there. If you look on the other side of the big silo, that's where all the beautiful art is, so.
Really nice, actually. I'm not an artsy person, but it's really nice.
It is. Yeah. It's pretty specky. That's how massive it is.
Yeah.
Yes. How cool is this stuff? Silo art. We haven't seen too much of it, but wow. Hey, can you imagine getting up there, painting that on such a scale, and it still looks awesome? Man. Apparently there's like a whole silo art trail that you can just follow along and see them all. We're not that keen on it, but we come across them. That's pretty damn specky, eh? Alright, let's go. A couple of hours, we'll be parking up on the beach at Perlubie. Who knows?
Bring it on.
Check this place out, hey? Perlubie Beach on a good day. The van's here, look at our front window view. This is insane. Honestly, come and have a look where we are. I'll show you around the campsite. Wow, look at this, out the door. Literally onto the beach. Kids are out the front there in the water, mucking around. There's a heap of other families here. Utes parked right here. Plenty of sunshine, hey? Now, if you go, on the way into the campground, there's a set of toilets up near the car park, so you can use them if you don't have any on board, but we're all good. You roll down here, it gets a bit softer the further you go down the beach, but if you can manage to just pull up close to these huts here, it's pretty bloody nice. So it's busy down there, so we missed out on a hut, but doesn't matter. Check it, hey? Can't get over this, mate. When that tide comes in, I'm going to go for a bit of a flick out there, hopefully get a whiting, maybe a squid later on, but oh. How good is this? Fans on the beach up there, check out this water, going for a fish, hey? There's plenty of weed out the front there, plenty of sand, the tide's just coming in, so there's a heap of like little, sort of deeper gutters, so as the tide comes in I'm going to walk back in and fish backwards into them, see how we go, but hopefully get some King George or a flathead or something. Perlubie Beach, mate. It's got to be up there in our top 10, I tell you. Whew. Pretty damn good. So from the campsite at Perlubie, you can drive right up the end of the beach. Easy drive, I'll show you on here. It is so beautiful along here. It's all flat, so it's great for the kids to swim all the way along. I didn't do any good fishing before, but a couple other people are catching tommies and a few whiting and stuff, and people who have got tinnies are cleaning up. They're only going a couple hundred metres out. They get crabs and whiting and squid. So anyway, just another thing I need for our next trip. I think I'm going to end up with a freaking truck, a tinny, a caravan. Who knows? Like, you just can't have everything. But so donation only. So you can just, we're going to drop $10 a night in on the way out, because that is cheap as, and it'll pay to look after these sort of facilities as well. So anyway, make sure you check it out. Perlubie Beach, Streaky Bay is only 20 minutes away, if that. You can go in there, get groceries, fuel, water, dump your toilet, all that sort of stuff. And make sure you check out the Shell Servo. There's like a monster great white shark that was caught here like 30 years ago or 40 years ago. Look at the size of it.
Jesus.
Put your head in there, bro. But when you get into Streaky Bay, make sure you stop at the Shell Servo. Come in here and check this out. This is like a 5 metre great white. It's a replica that some kid caught on like a rod and reel. So pretty epic, eh? It's massive. Can you imagine pulling one of these in? I could see you catching one of these, Jack. What do you reckon? Yeah?
Well, it's a 21-year-old.
21-year-old.
Yeah. 1,520 kilos.
Holy hell.
Wow. A hand line, recorded hand line catch.
Another day here. Then we're off to Sejuna. I've got to service this big rig before we hit the Nullarbor, so just got to soak this up. Wow. Don't get much better than this. Sejuna, well, it's not too much here. It's a great spot to load up on the stuff you need because there's an IGA and a food works and that sort of stuff. A couple of caravan parks as well if you need to power everything up. But the foreshore, check this out, Beck, show over on the foreshore. It's actually pretty nice. A lot of grassy areas, a playground, plenty of places to park your caravan and stuff and chill out for a while. And there's a few caravan parks as well with big jetty. So apparently it's good fishing. Really, for us, not much else here. We're going to cruise through rather than paying probably 80 bucks to stay in the caravan park. We're going to go on free camp or low cost camp down near Cactus. So anyway, that's the plan for us. We'll get out of here. We'll go and show you what it's all about. All right, you got to check this out. The first town you come into, heading west, is called Penong. And it's this crazy windmill town. How's this? This is the windmills at Penong. Hey? This is insane, hey? What was that? Is that your windmill?
Yes, it was.
That was pretty good, mate.
I know.
Do you want me to put that in the vid?
No.
Huh, it's going in. There are some wicked ones and they are just amazing. You can pull up right here in the car park and have a look. There's Becky Boo over there checking them out. Hey, and what a day. Wow. Never seen windmills look so good, mate.
I know.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah. It's really cool.
Go and climb that one. Go and climb the Southern Cross for me.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, righto. Captain Sarcastic. Far out. Righto, this is Cactus Beach. Check it out, hey? One of the surfers love it here. This is just mint. We're going to stay up here, but the campground is bloody full. So we pulled up in the car park, come down for a look at the beach to see what we're missing out on, and have a look at it. This is pretty specky, hey? So anyway, if we could have stayed here, it's 15 a night per adult, $5 for kids, 5 to 15, and it's sort of just you camp up behind the dunes and there's a few fire pits and toilets and showers and stuff. So pretty cool spot, 21 k's off the highway near Penong. You come down here on Point Sinclair Road, and anyway, next lap we'll have to come down and try again. I can't believe it's so busy here. Hey, there's heaps of sites, but obviously there's been a mad wave on, so there's plenty of surfers showing up, and all the campsites are full. So anyway, off we go. Head back out and we'll go down to Fowler's Bay. Check that one out instead. Here we go. So this is our first campsite on the Nullarbor. We were going to pull up at Cactus, but anyway, it was full. We showed you that. So we'll swing around here. This one is just a free camp on Wiki Camps. It's called the Old Schoolyard. I'll drop the poster or the pic in here so you know what it is. Pull up here, get a spot. Got the barbie out. The kids are having a quiche tonight, so we cook that in there. And we swing in here. What's the missus got on?
Hello!
So, it smells alright, eh?
Yeah, we've got a curry going today. It's not really curry weather because it's been about 32 degrees today. Right. But we're trying to use up all our vegetables before we hit the border into WA. So I've just thrown in some like potato, carrot, onions to cook up this curry. But yeah.
It's good.
We'll have some leftovers, that's a bonus.
We will. and she's good to go. Look at this one. We've had the microwave on, but the battery's kicking it. The solar is cranking, so it's going to be good. I reckon in the morning, Beck, it's going to be pretty bloody cold. So
we're going to have to use
we'll crank the heater
for, sure.
for an hour before everyone gets out of bed.
I can't get out of bed unless it's a little
about
bit
32 degrees for you. It's soft. But
Man.
yeah. Anyway, pretty cool spot. We'll show you later. When this sun goes down, it's going to be really nice, eh? So you can check this out. It's an old schoolyard. Bit of cool stuff. In the middle of nowhere. Like, what the hell do they have a school out here for? But right, every good road trip needs a road trip anthem, doesn't it, dear? And I don't get to play.
This one.
I don't get to play this music too much because Beck hates it with a passion. But I grew up listening to John Williamson. We're on the Nullarbor. This song, She's a Beauty. So I'm going to crank it so we can start the Nullarbor. Go listen to this.
Now I could spend my holidays on videos galore, or lie on the beach getting sorry and sore, or I could sail the ocean, see another foreign shore. Well, I took a little Kelpie and I sailed the Nullarbor, and I saw the colour changes from Albany to Brew, a pair of white Corellas singing out a tune, wildflowers in bloom. And I saw the rusty Hammersleys from a dusty windmill. Oh, you could sail the ocean. Why don't you take your best mate and sail the Nullarbor? Hey! Why don't you take your best mate and sail the Nullarbor?
Hey! Woo! Hey, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Hey, I know Beck, she's growing on her too. But it's a great song, mate. When you travel in Australia, get a hold of John Williamson, far out.
Yeah, he's an Aussie icon.
Mate.
The kids and I have just made a banana bread. It's a gluten-free one. If you didn't know, I'm gluten-free, so we'll see how it goes. But it's our first time doing it in a ziggy here. We don't have an oven in the caravan, so we're gonna whack it in for an hour, apparently, and see how it goes. We're just like, oh. Fit. 1 hour.
Righto, so how we go for our first go, mate?
It's hard to know because it's a gluten-free one, but it didn't rise as much as I thought, and we've got to figure something out for the bottom.
Golden cows.
Oh yeah, that's not real.
Because it's black.
Is that your piece? Can you have the Who's eating the bottom?
Chop that off or something.
I don't have another one in the bottom.
I wonder how you do that.
Yeah, if you've got any tips, let us know. I think we just need a cooling rack in there.
Hey, that does not taste nice.
Anyway, I'm sure it's tasty with a bit of butter on it, I reckon.
Nah.
Yeah.
It tasted fine.
Top bit'll be alright.
Oh, Billy.
Anyway.
Like,
No,
no, this is for dessert.
next time,
Off
eh?
you go. Yes, definitely.
So what happened? What's the deal?
All right, so I went into reception and chatted to the girl there. She was lovely and super helpful. Plus, she's making me some awesome coffee. They do Toby's Estate here, which
nice.
Delish coffee. So, grabbed a couple of those, but she's given me this little map here. And I'm actually not sure, I didn't ask about the fees there, but we're just trying to suss out whether to go to Scott's Beach or Mexican Hut. So you can't get to Mexican Hut from Fowler's Bay, so we're going to have to go back out to the highway and into Perlubie and down that way.
You serious?
I know, yeah, because she said not with the van, there's too many steep lines. And
oh, hang on. Alright, quick, we'll take you in the van and toilet. Righto. Alright, well that's our plan. Grab a coffee and we'll head back out to the highway and down to Mexican.
No, wait.
Oh.
I haven't finished.
Well, the van's locked, mate.
Oh, shit.
Do you want a key?
Just a wee.
Oh, we'll get the key. Alright, so then what's the plan?
Yeah, listen, decisions, but she basically said that at Scott's Head you can actually camp like right on the beach and you can drive on the beach there, Whereas at Mexican, you have to camp behind the dunes and you walk down to the beach there.
Oh, well, let's go to Scott's. That's easy.
I know, but she said Mexican is really good fishing and Scott's not as good. I know, this is why it's hard.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we should just go and have a look at Scott's now anyway. I don't know how far it is, but and then if it's no good, we'll just head back out to the highway and like it's not that far. Like was it 20 k's to get back on the highway?
Oh, yeah, no, it didn't take us
20 k's and then along like what 5 or 10 and then back down.
Yeah, no, it's all. There's probably like 8 k's or something dirt road on the way into Fowlers, and it's all well looked after, so it's no hassle. It's a tough one. I like camping on the beach,
yeah, I know.
but I also want to go fishing.
Well, you could drive around there. She said you can get the track. You can take the track there, but you won't get a van through there.
Sorted.
Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll go to Scott's, and then you can just drive to Mexican.
Nice.
Or we can drive to Mexican.
Sorted, hey?
Actually, you'll probably want to go on your own.
Anyway, that's it. We're going to Scott's. I'll show you around.
They're waiting for you, mate.
Mate, have a look. I don't know, like it doesn't seem like much, but when we're trying to tow the van up, bloody soft sand. So I'm just dropping the tyres. Anyway, we'll get there. I ain't missing out on that spot, mate.
Hell
that is brilliant. There's only this one little lump in between us and that campsite. So, but we tried at road pressures. Drop these down to 18, drop the van as well, and we'll just cruise up that, I reckon. So you wait till you see it. Hey, this spot is
Woohoo! We made it!
yeah, what is this?
Awesome!
Have a look at this. Are you serious, mate? Oh, give me that, Beck. Get over here. What do you reckon of that? Hey?
Oh.
What a wicked campsite. This is Scott's Beach at Fowlers Bay. Like, who said the Nullarbor is boring, right?
Exactly, and at a bargain of 12 bucks.
12 bucks a night. All we had to do was let our tyres down to get up that little section. But look at this, mate. This is dead set. Brilliant. What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah.
Who's going for a swim?
Me.
Yeah. Far out. There's the van. You wait till we get up here. I'll take you for a walk around there, Beck. It is so pretty.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. We're going to enjoy this, eh? Catch you later. I'm still the undisputed champion of the beach running races. I'm Marky, old slowpoke. So I am a big one for making sure you always leave your campsite better than when you rock up. So straight away when we got here today, check this out. Like, we've got the most picturesque campsite in the world. Like, it's brilliant for 12 bucks a night, yet as soon as I have a bit of look around, there is bottles, cans, wipes, bit of paper and crap. Like, I'm just gonna go around and pick it up, and then hopefully the next people that stay can take that example and go, well, it's pretty clean. We'll leave it that way as well. So anyway, I'll go around. I've got a bucket, I'm gonna pick it all up. I'll show you how much I get. It's pretty sad actually, but anyway, we'll do our bit to try and help out. Here we go. Look at that. In 3 minutes and 59 seconds, I've managed to pick up 2 pairs of undies. What the hell? 3 cans of Iron J and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 pack of Hahn Super Dry. So I don't get it, mate. Like, I think the only explanation I can think of is that 2 blokes had a 6-pack each of Hahn Super Dry, got really pissed and shit themselves, and had to leave their undies here as well as their stubbies. So I don't get it, eh? Far out. Anyway, I'm gonna pick it all up, and what we do, I'll give you a hot tip. It's one of our favourite bits of gear that we carry on our travels, and it's so easy. It's just a track pack or a dirty gear bag. This one's an ARB one, there's plenty of them on the market, but as you can see, we just chuck all our rubbish in there. And if you have dirty, wet, sandy clothes or whatever, there's side pockets, you can put them in there. Another one over here. Or on the inside, there's a divider, and you can split it up so you can have your cans and bottles and then your normal rubbish on the other side. So we just load that up to the hill, and then whenever we hit a bin at a servo or a shopping centre or whatever, we actually put our rubbish in the bin. It's really not that hard, eh? So, bloody frustrating, mate. What the? Like, seriously. Oh, look, there is shit in them. Someone can't handle their piss. That is gross, man. I'll tell you what, that's probably the first time I've ever picked up another bloke's undies, especially with a skid mark like that in them. What am I doing? There you have it. Picked up some other grub's rubbish, cleaned up the campsite, and took me all of, I don't know, 5.5 minutes. Far out. Now I'm going for a swim. Oh, mornings start like this.
Don't look at me, I look horrible.
Everyone's in there. Check this out, I'm going to take you out and show this. This is sunrise over Scott's Beach, Fowler's Bay in the Nullarbor.
It's gonna be crazy.
Look at that for a view out the window, eh?
Oh yeah, it's so crazy.
I'm going to get my coffee and walk up there in the sand dunes behind us and watch that sun come up. Oh yeah. Oh daddy. Yes, darling. I don't know if you can see the colour of the sky behind me. And then check out where the van is. Hey, watch this. Look at that, it's like pink all the way around. Here's the sun coming up here. There's our van, hey? Oh man, this is just epic. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but wow. Whoa. Mornings like this when you're on the road are just freaking sensational. Right. Cup of coffee, sitting on top of a sand dune, hey? Kids are still in bed.
I found grace in a winter's day when the sun broke through to warm my face, and I watched the birds leave without worry. They know the spring will come one morning.
Anyway, we're gonna get going today. Where are we going?
We're going to head to Bunder Cliffs, and I don't know how we're going to get out of here. Firstly, it's a bit of a...
We'll be right. We're just gonna back down on the beach.
What am I saying? It's a bit of a soft track getting in, but anyway, I think it's just going to be a 300-point turn. And we'll get out of here, bit of a bumpy track to get out, back out to the air highway, and then we're heading left and we'll head to Bunder Cliffs. So apparently it's not real windy today, and it's probably a good day to camp at Bunder Cliffs. So
what's on the way? Do we just go through?
I think we go through the Nullarbor Roadhouse, so we'll go do that, check out the signs and the old Nullarbor Roadhouse and have a look around there. I always really like stopping in there. It's got a sort of this cool little vibe.
It's a cool vibe. It's a good spot to stay too if you're not sort of set up for free camping. But anyway, we need more fuel.
We do, we need fuel.
More fuel. And if we can find a dump point.
So much money in fuel, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Fuel and a dump point. I think one thing we've noticed, a free camper now with the kids as they get older, your toilet fills up so much faster than it used to.
Yeah. So there's not a dump point until we hit the border at Border Village.
Oh really?
There's a public dump point, yeah. So we're definitely going to have tonight with the toilet, and hopefully we
we'll be okay.
Tomorrow.
I've got the second one in the ute, so if we do struggle, I can always empty that into the porta potty in the ute, or we can just start using the porta potty. So it's handy for camping, but it's also handy for those times when you fill the bad boy up in here. So
too many poos, don't you?
Crumpets for brekkie, good change for the kids.
Yeah.
Got to use our honey before we hit the border.
I think these crumpets cost me a bomb to it. So
Oh
do you
really?
know the food
Oh,
where-
you're joking.
But Jack desperately wanted crumpets, so I was feeling like a good mother.
Anyway, let's hit the road. It's going to be sad to leave this spot, but wow. There's going to be, well, we'll show you tonight what the cliffs look like. The cliffs look like. Can I speak?
I can't speak this morning either.
No, it's not just this morning, dear. Anyway, Bunda Cliffs. Let's hit the road, eh?
Oh, wait till you see Bunda Cliffs, seriously. Amazing, epic views
Good
of the
sunrise.
Bight, the big, or the Great Australian Bight. Alright, we're coming out of Scott's Beach. We've just been on a pretty sandy track and we're just shoving our tyres back up.
Shoving?
Putting our tyres back up. And Justin goes, why don't you do this video?
Yeah,
why
have
don't
a
you tell
crack."
everyone what the PSI and stuff is? And I actually don't really know much about it.
I'll
but
walk you through it, it's
I'm
alright.
going to give it a little bit of a go.
Start
so-
down here.
This is you flick the switch on here. This is our onboard air compressor. Is that how you say it?
That'll do, flick it on.
On,
Flick it off.
off.
Yeah.
There you go. So we run our tyre pressures in the front of 40 or 42
Yeah,
PSI,
that's right. Yeah.
and the back one.
And the rear is about the same, so 42 in the rear, 40 in the front,
and then
and 42 in the van all round.
there you go, 42 in the van all around. So there you have it. There's
That's
our PSI
But what do we
tyre
got?
pressures. Oh yeah, we've got this cord that runs from the air compressor all the way to these tyres. There's an orange one and a black one, and there's two.
Yeah,
We've
so
got
we use
two.
one as an extension. So when we're running the pump and the van tyres up, we can run two. And if we're only doing the car, then we can just use the black one that reaches all the way around.
There you go.
There you go. How good's that? Right under here.
Nailed it.
I'll finish it off. Underneath we've got, there's an air tank under there that's always got 200 PSI of air in it.
There you go.
So when we do come off the beach and we just have to air up the car, it's a lot quicker. So anyway, flick her on, babe. We'll finish this last tyre and we'll be on our way. So not far after you leave Scott's Beach, heading west, there's a place called the Nundroo Roadhouse. Now, I just want to show you this epic caravan park, because if you do need a powered site and you want to pull up on the Nullarbor, mate, seriously, you got to check this joint out. It is in sensation. Here it is, motel and caravan park. Hey, look at that. Can you imagine what the motel rooms would look like in there? Far out. And then if you're that desperate for power, you get to park up in this dust bowl right on the highway. So check it out, Nundroo Roadhouse. We're just going to get fuel because I reckon that's probably the only good thing around here. But anyway, it's about 15 kilometres before you hit the Nullarbor Roadhouse. There is the head of the Bight, which is it's a cool lookout, and it's a whale centre. So when the whales are running, you can see them.
Yeah. So you go into like a information centre type thing, and you'll pay. I can't remember how much it was because we did it last year.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not going to do it. I'm going to show you a bit of footage from when we did it last time, because I remember it being expensive. It really wasn't that great. Like, there's a big long boardwalk down there and a couple of nice photos, but
we think there's other opportunities on the Nullarbor with better views.
Yeah, you get free
for
views,
free,
you can pull
yeah.
up on the cliffs and the lookouts, and you don't have to pay for them. So definitely, if you haven't done it, go and check it out. There's a bit of history there about the whaling and all that sort of stuff. But we've been there, we've done that, so we've shot through, and we're going to go to the Nullarbor Roadhouse and check that out before pulling up at Bunda Cliffs tonight.
Which is where we'll get our view anyway, of the
Yeah.
Great Australian Bight.
Ice cream at the Nullarbor.
The old Nullarbor Roadhouse, eh?
How good is it?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty quirky little thing.
I don't think you would have got ice creams back in the day around
no.
here, kids, hey? Wouldn't have been able to keep them cold.
It's a really cool little place.
It is. Out here, if you look out this window, that's the caravan park. So if you want a powered site, you can pull into that dust bowl. And I think it's about $30 a night to park in there, but it can be pretty cool because the Nullarbor Roadhouse has got its own bar, sort of tavern area, and it has happy hour, does meals and stuff as well. So it's a pretty cool experience. And then I've just hit up old mate at the servo. I found out where the caves are. If we get out back on the highway, go 300 metres down to the right, and then it's about 8 k's down the back there. You can get out and walk around there. So we'll go and show you them caves. We'll walk around here, and then the kids remembered coming in here, getting a photo in front of this sign. So it's a pretty cool spot to stop, stretch the legs, check out the old roadhouse. What do you got there?
This is gluten-free, dairy-free ice cream.
Yuck. Don't even talk to me.
Sandwich.
What have you got?
Sandwich with.
That's a maxi bond. Jeez, you're lucky. What'd you get? What'd you get?
I like them.
I'll give you another hot tip. Maybe load up on like paddle pops or something, put them in your car freezer before you hit the Nullarbor. I just bought 4 ice creams and it cost me $20. That hurts, eh?
Rookie error.
Oh man.
Should let me buy them.
What?
I would have got paddle
It
pops.
cost me bloody $30.
They
I
got
bought all
freaking
gluten-free
maxi
ones.
bond and
That one there was probably 15 on its own.
goodness me, as in.
Bloody hell. It's hard living with it. Gluten-free, dairy-free, wheat-free,
But it's not my
milk-free,
choice.
pasta-free. Righto, so this is the Murrawinji Cave, about 10 k's off the highway from the Nullarbor Roadhouse. Pretty bumpy road, so make sure your van's up to it, or probably a better idea just to leave it there and take the car in. But pretty nice spot. It's pretty hard to climb down into. Nice and cool under here. Eh? Pretty specky, but like a big cave like this, just out in the middle of nowhere. Apparently there's a couple more, like there's caves 2 and 3 further up, but geez, I made that look easy, didn't I? This is the best one to look at, and you can free camp here too if you want to. So there you go.
Stinking hot day.
First
and
cave.
It's actually heaps cool in there.
So there's supposed to be a couple of caves along the Nullarbor, and this is the first one we found. Might check out a few more if they're not too far off the track. So look at that. Yeah. Alright, so we're moving on from Bunda Cliffs. We had planned on staying there, but it's really early in the day. It's super windy, and there's really not much we can do up there with the kids. We got some wicked footage. You seriously have to check it out.
Yeah,
like there's no
honestly,
other place like that.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing. And to pull your van up and look at that view, it's... Oh.
So we have ended up at a sweet little campsite called Beach Views. Yet today, far out, mate. It is 37 degrees
We
outside.
can't speak because it's so hot.
Oh, we're
We've got my
really
flashlight on.
struggling this afternoon, and we're waiting for the sun go down so then we can shut the lids and the windows and crank the aircon. But we don't want to do it too early.
When we arrived in here, it was 37, but I think it's about 34 now.
Alright, but the wicked spot, I'll take you outside. Like, the views are spectacular and it's really cool. We're the only ones here. But yeah, the flies were vicious and the temperature was just off tap. But anyway, that's why we look a bit disheveled, because we're all just hot and bothered. And
We look tired.
oh, I just want to go to bed. But
We're
it's-
armed with beers and fly swatters.
for us, it's 20/7, and it's just like hot as hell. And the kids are like, they're in here, they've got their school books out, which is good on you kids, honestly. Well done.
I was just doing colouring my monster.
I know, you just did well, really. But I'll take you outside. The flies have settled down a bit now. But look at this! Holy hell. Hey? We moved on from Bunda Cliffs. Like, Bunda Cliffs had a sweet view, but look at this. Now we're the only ones here. Sun's going down up the road here. The van and the utes parked up here. And then Look at this, yes. Hey? Mate, honestly, it's pretty spectacular, eh? Like this is called, I'll drop it in here, the link from Wiki Camps, because I can't really remember. I think it's called Beach Views or something like that, but you have to find it on Wiki and then look out for the turn off, because it's literally just a little two-wheel track off the side of the highway, and you won't see it, mate. Like we drove straight past it, had to turn around, and we drove straight past it again, had to turn around, then we come in. So anyway, make sure you find it on Wiki Camps. I think I'm lying to you because I said the flies have settled down. Man, they are, I don't know if you can hear them, but they are thick, man. If you get rid of them and you could have a campfire, this would probably be one of the best campsites in the Nullarbor. But anyway, we've nailed it. Easy to get in. It's oh, you get an on-road van in here. You just have to drive over a few bushes and stuff. So yeah, anyway, far out. I'm gonna leave it there. We're camping here tonight, checking out the ocean and the Great Australian Bight, and then tomorrow we'll cross the border. Hopefully we've eaten enough vegetables now that they won't need to take anything off us. Far out. And then I don't know, I think we're going to Euclid tomorrow, the old telegraph station, but don't quote me on that. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this from inside the van with the fly screens down and the aircon on. Catch ya. So one of the cool things you can do across the Nullarbor is play the Nullarbor golf links. We're not going to play them all because it's going to be too hectic with the kids and I don't have clubs. It costs you $5 to hire them. We're at the Border Village Roadhouse now, so $5, and it cost me $6 to buy a bloody golf ball. So anyway, this one here, it's a par 3 called the Border Kangaroo. She's pretty rough and tumble course, but I'm going to tee off on the mat here and down we go. We'll go for a wander and have a hit, but it'd be good fun if you're with a crew of boys. You can play the whole golf links across, have a few beers at each roadhouse and whatnot, and it'll be a good time. So anyway, check out the golf links on the way across, break up a bit of the drive. Hey, let's have a hit. You come and play, kids?
Let's check out your swing.
Go.
Wonder if you're a Gumby or not.
Hey, well, the one issue we might have, if I hit it into the bush, that's it. We've only got the one ball.
There goes $6. Watch out. Dad's not real good with this. Jack's on the phone to my mum, having a chat.
Look out, Jazz. Righto. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're joking.
Where'd it go?
Oh, it's just there on the right.
Oh, nice one.
Let's go and get it. Oh, look
on the
at this.
green, on the green.
It's a par 3, that's 2. Hey, I reckon I'm going to make this putt. I'll put some money on it. I'll put money on me not getting it in. Going in. Go home.
Pressure's on. Oh, nah.
Oh.
You didn't do your par 3, mate.
No, greens are a bit fast today. 37 degrees. Oh, over the stones.
Oh.
Oh. Here we go, what's this? That was 4.
Yeah.
Get it in 5.
Oh yeah, you gotta get it.
Yay!
Now my go.
Oh well, 2 over. We'll take the kids back and have another crack, eh?
That was the Nullarbor links. Awesome bit of fun for the kids. Breaks up the drive across the Nullarbor, and there's so many spots that you can do it.
So where's the next one? We're going to do the next one?
I don't know, yeah, I suppose. Let's do it.
We need a club, mate.
Great.
It's going to cost us too much.
It was good fun, actually.
That's it. All right,
Cool.
Let's go. We're crossing the border. Woo! So here's a bit of trivia for you. The Nullarbor nymph. So, no, and it's not just the new nickname I've given this one either.
Oh my god, it sounds like a shocking name.
So back in the 70s, was it 70? What?
Yeah, around 70, 72, 71, 72 or something.
Alright, so apparently someone's seen this bird running gypsy with the kangaroos and she was half naked, right?
Yeah, so she was seen like frolicking and feeding kangaroos with like no top on.
Yeah, right. So, anyway, everyone crossing the Nullarbor then would be looking out for the Nullarbor nymph. And
publicity came, and then there was a few like radio channels wanting to come out and try and
there's
find
even a movie
her.
about it, yeah?
Yeah, there's even a movie about it. But yeah, all this media came about, and they came to UCLA to find this woman.
And
they found out
it was a bloody hoax.
it was all made up.
So, anyway, it's a good hoax. It probably kicked off on April Fool's Day, probably.
And probably, yeah.
UCLA.
Yes, good old UCLA. I'm super stoked because when you drive in here, you never know about the coffee. And I saw this like fancy sign. I thought, oh, I reckon the coffee's all right. But I asked someone first, and it's actually pretty good. I'm very surprised. So,
where's your keep cup?
I know. I'm sorry I don't have my keep cup. We always get grilled for that. I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're hiding out inside the van because it's freezing and windy out here. But Euclid's a good stop. Pull in. We're going to go and have a look at the old telegraph station.
So I just got.
But also, hang on a sec.
Sorry.
If you're coming from east to west, maybe look up the fuel prices on your app first, because I just filled up at the border village for $2.07. I got 20 kilometres further to Eucla and it's $1.87, and I'm like, are you freaking serious? So anyway, I could have just paid for those 2 coffees by filling up with fuel here. So I'm stupid, I've got the app, I should look it up anyway. We use an app called Fuel Map Australia. I'll drop in a pic here of what it looks like. But that's how I track all my fuel usage, mileage, where I buy it. And it tells you all your litres per 100 and your total cost and all that sort of stuff. It's a pretty handy app to have when you're travelling. So
there's a playground here too if you've got some kids on board. It's a good little stop to sort of let them have a bit of a run around while you enjoy a coffee.
That's it. And then, I don't know, we've got this massive headwind. I don't really want to push into it and chew all that fuel, so we might poke around and then see what happens up here a bit. So. What's in here? Hey! How cool is this? This is the old telegraph station at Eucla. The flies are thick, but what a cool spot, hey? It's like these little tunnels created by all the sand blow up here. The kids are having a blast. Best thing is, the caravan's only like just up there. Like, you can drive all the way down. So it's 4 k's from the Eucla Roadhouse, and then easy road for your caravan. Oh man, these flies. And then you can just pop out down here. You can walk all the way to the beach too if you wanted to. But anyway, a bit of fun. Come and check out a bit of history on the Nullarbor. It's the old telegraph station at Eucla. Hey Eucla. So just past the Kaiguna Roadhouse, there's a little free camp 5 k's up the road with a blowhole. So anyway, we were going to stay here, but it's a bit eerie. But anyway, we know there's a good one. We've stayed at one up the road called Baxter's Rest Area. It's got toilets and a dump point, so we know there'll be others there. It's one of them things.
Sort of no one here.
Yeah, if you get a bit of a bad vibe, we just move on. So anyway, come and look at this blowhole. Out here, right here as you enter the road, they've been formed by weathering through to underground cavities. There you go. Won't read it all to you, but come and have a look at this. Pretty crazy. Whoa, that's wild. Hey, some grubs are turning into a rubbish dump, but there you go. Pretty crazy. One of the blowholes. There's supposed to be heaps of them. There's another one up here at Baxter's, so I'll try and find that as well. But anyway, big free camp here. If you had a few of yous, be another good spot to stop, but we're a bit scared, so we'll move on down the road. So we've just pulled up at the Baxter rest stop. It's not that great, you know. You're in the middle of the Nullarbor. It's pretty barren, but there is public toilets and a dump point. Kids get to burn around on their bikes. Come here, Jack. Chuck this in your gob. I'm going to give the GoPro to Jack to take you for a burn around the campground. Yeah. Alright, go for a ride, show him what's about. Stuff, mate. Hey, well done. How was that? There you go. That's Baxter's Rest Campground on the Nullarbor. Thanks to Jack on his pushy. Alright, now I'm sitting here having my morning coffee on the bed and I look over towards the dining room, right? And I spot something and I'm going to ask, who did it? I'll show you what it is. Who put this big gooby on the side of our... Look at this. Hey? Who wiped a big gooby on there?
Not me.
There was you, straight up.
No!
Was it you?
I did not.
Who did it? That is a dirty big gooby that someone
Jack,
wiped on the side of the van.
Oh, like you just admitted to it.
No!
Look at you can't even stop smiling.
Jack,
You
I
rat
did
bag.
not do that.
Oh my god, Jack, that's gross.
I did not.
well, who did it then?
Can you
Billy.
get can you
No,
get a
I
wipe?
didn't.
Can you get a wipe, please, and clean
I
up?
did not do that.
It's like living with animals. God,
It was Jack.
it was Jack, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Or was it you?
No.
Oh.
It's me, as if.
Oh.
It's Jack.
It was Dad.
You ripper! I'm driving.
Oh dear. Hello. Now, do you know where the park brake is?
Oh, freaking hell.
Do you know where the gear stick is? Oh, what gear did you put in reverse? No. Well, what about
Give
you?
me some credit.
Oh.
It's not like
Have all your passengers got their seatbelts on?
that's your job.
Not me.
You're in the passenger seat
Oh.
now. Alrighty, I'm driving the Nullarbor straight or 90 miles straight. Justin's actually allowed me to drive. I secretly think he likes driving so he doesn't have to turn around to the kids all the time.
What do you mean turn around? They're happy in there.
And
Watching
I'm
a video.
the best music DJ and navigator ever. So we do have our kind of roles in the car and they work well, but I was like, you know what, I feel like driving, so, and it's a straight road, what can happen?
Famous last words. Far
But I'm actually kind of not really liking it, to be honest, because there's a heap of big road trains, they call them, yeah. Heap of big road trains on the road and they sort of blow you off to the left a little bit. So, to be honest, I'm not going to last the whole 90 mile stretch home.
We made it about 3 miles with a 90 mile straight. We'll try and make it to 10. That's your driving experience, yeah?
That'll be the only one.
Thank God.
So we are arriving into Baladonia. We've driven from we stayed at Baxter Rest area last night, so I think it was about 100 k's to Baladonia. Kids have been killing it as usual in the back seat, but I'm extremely excited to pull in here because it is the best coffee on the Nullarbor.
Apparently.
Well, we have had it before. This rings a bell, but a couple of people mentioned it to us via socials to stop in here and grab a coffee, and then it dawned on me I remember getting one a couple of years ago in here, so we'll see if it still lives up to what I've heard. But
So there we go. Sometimes it can be horrible. And there's another golf hole here called the Skylab, so
give the kid
we'll have a look
hit.
at that. We might go for a hit. Here's the verdict. What do you got?
It's a bit weak.
It's probably not worth waiting the whole Nullarbor for, is it?
No.
Lucky we got our pod machine anyway.
It's good. Like it's good. No, it's good. I'm just being like
You're
coffee
a coffee snob.
Mate.
Now, about 150 k's from Norseman is that it really starts to get a bit long in the tooth, the old Nullarbor. Up until now there's been lots to do and see and lots to stop. But I don't know. Now all I want to do is get to the bloody end of it. How are you feeling, dear?
Yeah, I'm a bit over it now. It's a bloody long road. I just
I
can't
think-
get to Esperance now.
I know, I think we know what's at the end of it, right? And you know that it's like this oasis of coastline. and it's still 319 kilometres away. I'm just like,
Plus there's more worse.
yeah.
We are pretty low on food at the moment, so we've got the bare essentials, milk, bread, that sort of thing, but we're busting for some fruit, some fresh vegetables, and a steak, to be honest. I just want a steak.
Oh, Jack!
I think we should have loaded up on meat.
So we've got a big decision to make. We either stay in Norseman tonight, which is like 120 k's or 140 k's away, or we buckle down and punch out 318 to get to Esperance. So kids are happy, they're doing well, and then I don't know, we have to talk about it, make a decision. We'll get to Norseman, have a look there, and then see what we decide to do, if we want to crack on or not. But anyway, we've got a couple more hours to look at this, eh? Not much. So I'm going to show you this place. We're not going to go in there because it's only 11:30 in the morning, so we can still punch out a few more hours. But this joint here, Fraser Range Sheep Station and a caravan park. We stayed there probably 2 years ago when we come across, and it's only a kilometre down the dirt road in there. It's got some cool sites laid out and a wicked camp kitchen, and he cooks up like a camp oven meal every night. Little playground there for the kids, a walking track, little range in the background. It's a really cool spot to stop. If you time it right, it can be a really good place to finish sort of your last stop on the Nullarbor, and then the next day you can punch through to Esperance.
Alrighty, we've made it across the Nullarbor,
Yes.
hey? High fives. Yeah. So you can pick these certificates up at the Balladonia Roadhouse. I think it was about $3.50. But we get one every time. Can you believe this is the third time we've crossed the Nullarbor? So we just keep it on our fridge, and the kids love to look at it and see the pictures and where they've been, etc. But they're a good little memento.
How did we get across? Did we get across on a bicycle?
No.
Oh, did we walk across?
That's the home house.
No?
We drove across.
We drove across.
We drove across enough. Yeah.
Oh, with the old backwards J. Love it. Hey, you're his teacher too.
All right.
This is pretty crazy, but 3 years, 3 months on the road, we've now crossed the Nullarbor 3 bloody times.
And Charlie's 3 years old, and she's crossed the Nullarbor 3 times.
It's a good trip, eh? But I dead set, I wouldn't want to turn around and go back the other way straight away, because it's a fair mission, but
It's a
it can make it a fair bit of fun, yeah. Yeah, once a year, that'll do. What do you reckon, Jack?
Oh, we need to finish this.
Yeah. Giddy up. High fives. Nullarbor done. Nullarbor done, Charlie Bear. Now this is where you need to make the decision to either go up to Kalgoorlie and check out that sort of stuff, the super pit and the gold mining and all the big trucks and that sort of stuff, or like we're going to do, head south, come down to the beach. Hey, we're coasties, we love the surf, we love the beach, we love fishing. I used to work in the mines too, so I don't need to go and see a pit, big machinery. I've had enough of that in the past. So for us, Norseman, we're going to stop in here, have lunch, let the kids play at the skate park. And we're going to cruise down, end up in Esperance. And that'll be the end of our Nullarbor trip. That was a long one. Hey, that's the longest video we've ever done. Hopefully it didn't get too boring, but there's a lot of info in there. It's a big stretch of road, lots of campsites to cover and lots of things to see. So I reckon there's some good knowledge and tips in there for your own planning and that when you do hit the Nullarbor. But I'm going to ask Beck, what was your favourite part, mate?
Mine was definitely Scott's Beach at Fowler's Bay. Yeah. Mint spot, feeling so remote. The beach was beautiful. We had good weather.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
And you're on the bloody Nullarbor. Like, and you don't think you have those beach camps.
No, you really do have to soak that one up, because it's probably the best beach camp you'll get across the whole Nullarbor, because then it starts turning to real cliffs and stuff, you know, so you miss out on that. That was epic. My favourite was probably, I really liked Bunda Cliffs, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that was pretty
wicked. Just because we've done the Nullarbor before, but never actually stopped in there at that site. And I don't know, I got a bit scared, got a bit excited.
Adrenaline rushing.
I did, yeah, standing on the cliffs there. It just makes you feel really small, and it sort of makes you appreciate how cool this country is and what we're able to do, travel and see so much.
So it actually feels like you're on the edge of the world.
Oh, mate.
It's weird.
Pretty sick. So, anyway, Nullarbor, hot tips, what do you reckon? Mine is, I reckon if you can set yourself up for free camping as best as you can, you'll enjoy it a lot more. You'll save money, you won't have to stop at roadhouses, and you can hit those epic camps that we did, and you'll have all your power and water and toilet and shower on board, that sort of stuff.
My best tip is stock up on as much food as you can at Sejuna, because there's basically no supermarket across the whole 1,000 k's or something
But
across the
not
Nullarbor.
too much fruit and veg.
No,
Because
no,
you're going to
yeah.
lose it at the border, yeah?
You are, yeah. But get whatever you can at Sejuna.
Yeah.
Try and eat your fruit and veg before WA.
What we did was run frozen microwave meals.
Yeah.
Because we
frozen
can use
veg.
the microwave off the inverter. Yeah, we loaded up on a few
We did.
microwave meals. So, yeah, we didn't have to prep food and lose
good.
veggies and that. So that was our tip.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's us. The last half, right? I know it's a big trip. It's pretty awesome and you can take your time and do it. But pretty much from Eucla across to the western Norseman, it does get a bit long in the tooth. You have to do a few big travel days. But that's just all part of it. So any questions, comments, whatever, hit us up. We're happy to help. And as always, I'll drop a few links in the post details so you can refer to them, to our website and to the gear we use as well. So see you guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Next time we're hitting Esperance. A few beaches around there, Esperance to Perth, Wave Rock. Good stuff.
Can't wait.
See ya.
What was your favourite bit?
I liked crossing the Nullarbor.
Which part?
Where the kangaroo holding the Vegemite. My favourite bit was finding the kangaroos.
Or on the side of the road? The dead ones or the alive ones?
Yeah, the live one. My favourite bit of Nullarbor is doing the golf.
Yeah, that was
nice
good.
one.
Yeah, I like that too.
That was good fun.
And
See ya.
I like my